tuned into Level Up Nation Network.
Straight from the heart, yeah. We all looking for a connection, something real, something true. In a world full of broken promises, I still believe in you. Every problem, every answer, got a face, got a name.
Welcome to the Pat Nash Show, where real conversations lead to real healing. Everybody's smiling for the camera light, but who's checking on your heart tonight? When the world gets heavy and the road gets long, who's still beside you when the crowd is gone? Real love shows up, real friends stay near. Sometimes all we need is someone who cares, who's really there when life gets hard, who's holding hope when you're falling apart. Not a care in this world, that's what we all say, but love is proven by who chooses to stay. Question today. From Montgomery, Alabama, Karen Jones, melanated Karen with the 4C hair. And from Atlanta, chef extraordinaire, Lisa Callens. Two amazing women, one meaningful conversation. Whoa. Who's really there when the tears fall down? Who's lifting you up when no one's around? Oh, the Pat Nash Show, where hearts connect, hope is shared, and every voice matters. Who's really there? Who's really there? Come join the conversation. The Pat Nash Show, because somebody cares.
Here jamming. Y'all should have saw me. I wish you could have saw that, heard that, and saw me at the same time. I was over here jamming. So hats off to my boy Tony D, promoter extraordinaire, as he says, with CSC Media. Thank you, Tony D. I'm forever grateful. I'm over here jamming, and I'll let y'all in on some secrets later, some things we're doing as he's my promoter and some of the stuff that I'm writing. So tonight, you guys, I hope you're strapped up, buckled up, ready to go. We're going to have a good time like we always do. There he is. Hey, Tony D, a.k.a. Dallas Frazier. So, you guys, tonight, I am so honored, as you mentioned before. I have my girlfriend, Karen. That is the melanated Karen with the 4C hair, because we'll have to have her tell you why she had to give the whole thing. I'm sure you know. And then my girl Lisa Callens, who is she is responsible for a lot of things: beautiful skin, taking care of people, delicious food. These two women are going to share. I don't want to hold it off any longer. Please bring them up. I know they're back in the studio. Please bring them up right now. There they are! Yay! Woo, 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 woo. Hey, ladies.
Hello.
Hi.
Did y'all like that intro?
We did. Callens, though. Callens.
I know. Did they say it wrong?
Yeah, a little bit, but that's okay.
Oh, we're gonna fix that. I apologize.
That's all right. Everybody does it. Everybody.
What do they usually say? Cullens?
No, that they say Collins.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you know what? Callens is an unusual name.
It is. It's not as unusual as I thought it was, but it's pretty rare. It's not, and people see, it's weird. People see something different.
Yes.
No one's written.
It's what we're used to seeing, right?
Yeah, it's what you're used to seeing. So it's like you've seen those memes where they have stuff kind of jumbled up, but you can read it anyway.
Yes.
Kind of like that. So don't worry about it. It's all good though.
Hey, Ty. He's like, the intro is fire.
It is.
I want you ladies to know y'all inspired that intro. So
Thank you.
That was awesome. You're crying over here.
And you guys, we are going to talk about a subject that is so important. As y'all know, we are not in our 20s anymore, even though we all look like it. Should I be telling you? Hey, I'm
fine. I'm good with it.
Yeah.
I do feel blessed to have gotten to 60. So I feel good. I'm good.
Thank you. Yeah, he said, "Hey, love the intro." So, so you're Lisa. You're already 60.
Yep.
I'm still the big sister, but still.
Yeah, I'm 60 this year.
Oh my God. Oh my God. So, I can't even say, give me what you use because you already blessed me with some of your oils. And
Yes. I can't wait for you to see. Have you tried any? Have you tried it?
Every day. What?
Girl.
So, Karen, I just met Lisa through my producer and right-hand girl, Angee. And so the first time I go to Lisa's house, she's sharing, I told her, I was like, oh my God, I wasn't trying to be freaky or anything, but I'm just touching on her skin. Thank you, Michelle. Michelle said she's excited about tonight. I'm like, oh my God, your skin is amazing. And so she's a chef. So she done whipped up some oils for your skin. Wow. And yes, so she told me to take it and it was a blend and it smells delicious. And then, so I've been doing the sugar scrub with it too, and then just spraying it and putting it on my skin. So it's amazing. And then Karen, I met Karen in Atlanta. Karen, how long have I been knowing you?
Well, I've just been 25 for the last 26 years. Let me see.
This is your 26-year anniversary for being 25.
Yeah, and I probably really was 25 at the time when we met.
That I met you. Yeah, I met her. Probably in 2005, 6, 7.
Thank you, Veronica.
Yeah.
Yes. What did she say?
She said, "I'm amazing."
Watching Lisa, you're amazing. She is. So let me tell you why I pulled these ladies together in case y'all didn't know, right? So I haven't had a chance to taste Lisa's food yet, but I've experienced her skin regimen. And Karen is just also a caregiver of people. When I tell you she makes the best, I don't even like sea moss like that, but I know how good it is for your body. But I was eating it, I think the pineapple flavor, she had bought me some, and I was like, this cannot be sea moss. And it is delicious. And I know when, I'm going to not talk so much. I know y'all have to stop me because Pat Nash talks. I talk. But Karen was passing out sea moss, especially to older people and stuff, and taking it around when everybody was sick. Karen was still trying to care for people during the pandemic. And so y'all's hearts are the same when it comes to caring for people in our community who can't take care of themselves. And so when I thought about who really cares, some people walking around here without a care in the world. This is how we got here. And all of a sudden, lo and behold, there's nobody to take care of them. Nobody is stepping up and volunteering to take care of them. And it can be sad. And as you're getting older, now you're thinking about this. Like, God forbid if something happened to us. Who's going to be there? And so I didn't think it was anybody better in the world to have this conversation with than you two sisters. So I'm going to give you guys a chance to talk about who you are and anything you want to say to my audience tonight, because I could talk all night about y'all. I want you to say something yourself, because I know you got plenty to say.
Yeah. Me or you, Karen? Which one? Flip a coin.
Go ahead.
Okay.
She said, "Go ahead."
I'm originally from Tuskegee, Alabama. So I'm a Montgomery girl.
Alabama girl. Angie's,
Yeah.
Alabama too. I'm surrounded.
I have a BSc in home economics with the concentration in foods and nutrition.
Yes.
And within that degree, most people don't know that you have to go through many other disciplines before you concentrate in your last year.
Yeah.
So it's early childhood development, housing, home furnishing, marketing, fashion merchandising,
Yeah.
and construction, clothing construction, psychology, sociology. You do all of those.
All the stuff it takes to be a wife. I'm just saying.
Yeah, well, just kind of a well-rounded human being, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
But, I guess mostly what I'm here about is to talk about what you said, Pat. Who's there to care for you, and who knows what to do for you? Because I had to have a really strong talk with a couple of people in my family recently. You're just going along with your life thinking, like in your 70s and 80s, yeah, it's getting close to the time. But I'm like, well, one of my aunts lives in Ireland. And I'm like, your husband is older than you. So what's the deal? Am I coming to get you when he's gone? Are you going to want to stay in Ireland? What if you get to a point where you can't take care of yourself? What do you want done? And you need to write that down for people because, and some people here in the United States just, we kind of had it. I had kind of had it out with someone. My youngest son recently passed, and
sorry to hear
that. Thank you. My daughter took over everything, and someone asked me, well, so you don't have anything to say about anything? And I was like, well, no, my husband died. We sat down and talked about everything. How to get in people's phones, because my husband was 007 with them passwords.
Most guys are.
So I still can't get in his computer and his phone and stuff. Luckily, I knew his ATM number, but, because I wasn't on his account, I would have had to get a court order to get any money that he had in there.
Y'all listen to this. This is important stuff.
Yeah.
Karen is not married yet, but that will wake her up.
It's not even just about being married. It's just
but I'm just saying having somebody,
even if it's a lawyer you don't know, having something written down somewhere. Yeah. Because my son was 29 and he had a heart attack, and so for the most part we knew what to do and everything. But if he had been older, not married and stuff like that, who's going to take care of everything? Or if you have a family, have a big family, who's going to be the designated person? Yeah. People don't want to think about it, but you need to, because you're putting a huge burden on people when they don't know what to do.
Yeah.
When they don't know how to do. Well, you're standing in the hospital, and do you know that they have to keep you alive by law? If they don't have anybody, and you're running up that bill, and they were trying to revive my husband, and they're like, Miss Callens, we're waiting on you to say when to stop. And I'm just like, I've fought for this man for 31 years. I've fought strongholds and demons for him. You can't just ask me to say stop. And so my sons came, and they're the ones to say that, But, I just say that all to say is to say that, it's very important. It's not morbid. It's not, I don't want to think about dying. Well, ain't none of us going to get out of here alive. And, anything can happen at any moment. And, if you have people you care about and you have stuff, whatever it is, you just need to tell people what your wishes are.
Right.
So I made two of my aunts sit down and write it down. And I was like, even if you don't get it in the will form,
right,
just write it down and have it notarized.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea to have something in writing somewhere.
Something in writing somewhere.
Yeah.
So, but tonight my main thing is to talk about caregiving for my mother, who's 83, and she has dementia. And I was really thrown into the situation. Um, Not so much her dementia. We knew that was going to happen. My husband had prepared, he found us a house to lease purchase, and it's like, we're going to need a bigger house. We're going to need this. But I expected him to be here, and 10 months later, he wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just me. No life insurance because he had sickle cell.
Yeah, you're right, Justin. So
You
we
know,
got to plan for these things. We got to plan.
so we gotta, we have to start making plans for this, and so I'm just a fish out of water. I'm a chef, I'm a nutritionist, a home economist, but I'm not a caregiver. I'm not a CNA, I'm not a certified nurse's assistant. I don't know, I didn't know what to do, how to do. My one of my first mistakes for me personally, let me say that,
Be passionate about this subject.
was getting into a group on Facebook. And the personality that I have is that I want to help everybody. I want to have a solution for people. I want to give people ideas and give them imagination because, some people don't have imagination. And I'm hearing about these women. One woman is, is 53. She just got married for the first time at 50. And her husband now has early onset dementia at the stage that my mom is at. She's still working. He's got grown kids. They don't like her. She's like, I didn't sign up for this. And in my mind, I'm going, but yeah, you kind of did when you got married to him, but that sucks. What do you tell somebody like that? And another girl, 32, left her house at 16. Both her parents were abusive, mentally and physically. And then at 32, she has a life together, married, 3 beautiful kids, and she got to take care of these 2 people that abused her for 16 years. Because nobody else will. And when she lives the state she lives in, they can't be in it. She has to take care of them.
Wow.
And dementia exacerbates whatever your personality is. So I can imagine what she's going through. Girl, I lost it. I had to get out of the group because I was like,
yes, too heavy. That's
it's
too heavy.
I couldn't take care of you and me and everything. But what my book is about is basically stuff that I kind of figured out as a chef and a home economist that makes my life easier for me and my mom, not just for me.
Well, we're going to have you share some specific tips of things that people didn't know.
Yeah.
After we hear from Karen, because I want Karen to kind of weigh in on this subject too. She's had medical stuff she had to deal with and walk through. And then she has a community on her shoulders. She's always out there fighting in the streets. She's the activist. So Karen, before we even get started, because Lisa's just meeting you, tell her why you came up with what they call you, the melanated Karen. With
Melanated Karen. Because the other Karens, the palm textured and colored.
That's a term that
Karens usually, troublemakers. And when people see my name, Karen Jones,
they automatically assume.
No, this is the melanated Karen with the 4C hair. I'm usually the one the police are being called to come to see about. I don't usually call the police unless it's very necessary. I hail from Montgomery, Alabama. I'm an advocate, an activist, and an author.
Awesome.
A new author. And I have a nonprofit, so a 501c3. I'm also a registered farmer. So
a farmer.
We got to talk because we got connects to make.
Yes, y'all do. You see what I'm saying? Y'all gotta get together.
Registered farmer. I'm a certified community mediator.
Yeah.
Adult literacy tutor. Participatory defense. I do rapid response, climate justice, environmental justice. All of that.
I call her the mayor of Birmingham.
Montgomery,
I'm sorry.
Montgomery, Alabama. Yes. Alabama. And so I have 7 brothers. I grew up with 6 brothers, 5 older. And so I had to learn early. My mother is not a cook. My daddy was the one to cook because mom has to cook used to cook one thing at a time. But my daddy would everything one time. And so by the time I was 8, I started cooking. By the time I was learned colors, mother had me to separate the colored clothes from the whites. Okay. It's when you learn colors.
You was other lady. You were the other lady in the house. All these weird
Yes.
folks. You were the other lady in the house.
But one thing about my brothers, I must say, they know how to cook, clean. So I guess it's a Southern thing that
Yes,
men
yes.
know how to do justice. And mom was sickly. She is a survivor of lung cancer,
Oh,
well
wow.
over 50 years, hadn't ever smoked or drank.
Wow.
There's something in the environment. There definitely is. Excuse me.
Uterine cancer for 50 years
Mhm.
and thyroid cancer twice. And so just blessed that she's
Wow.
brain injury about in 2014. So
Wow. Wow.
she's a survivor. And being that boys, I'm a dad's girl.
Yes.
Yeah.
Boys, when mama gets sick, you can hang it up.
Yeah.
Cause I was like, I went in that back room. I said, listen here, mama. You had every last one of them. They're not my children, baby. I don't have kids. I'm gonna need you to get up. You got to beat whatever going on. You're gonna live. Because these are your kids and you didn't prepare them for this. And I'm not gonna be the one left here with them, okay? I'm gonna need you to get up.
That might have been what got her through, though. That may have been what got her through.
promise you, my mama, like she cramped her mouth. And probably about 30 minutes later, she woke up and she was like, "Did you pay my water bill?" Just out the blue. "Did you pay the water bill?" And I'm like, we were so happy she came when she had a brain injury. So happy she came back. So I've always had it in me to take care of others because my parents and brothers prepared me to do so in a community in which our doors were a revolving door. Like it would be between 20 to 40 boys over our house any given day. And I thank God I hadn't ever been violated in any manner. They wouldn't even look at me
Praise
long
God.
because my mom and dad, you know, they just told them, "This is our only daughter." Whatever.
If you look at her wrong, you
Now,
did.
you know she don't like you to look at her long. Let her play. She don't know how to play the game. Just let her get on there and win. She on. Just get on. Quicker you get on, quicker she gonna get on. But you don't dog her door. You don't look at her long. Whatever she wants or needs, or you will die. We don't have any problem killing you. But everything else, y'all more than welcome to. You know, we feed the kids. We love them. I mean, they made it simple, and I love the fact that every guy in my community just respected me so much. They didn't
Because of the legacy of your parents, too.
because of the relationship with my parents. So I grew up with community. I mean, they would take in homeless people. Just I'm like, who are these people? It's cold outside, and they're just gonna stay here. We're gonna put them in the pallet over there. They're not gonna bother you, or they'll die. I mean, that was the mantra. They would just flat out tell me, or they will die. You know, they understand they'll die, and you don't have to worry about anything. Yeah. So it was that type of life. But when COVID hit, so many people were so terrified, and I think fear killed a lot of people.
All ages.
Fear killed a lot of people. We were not prepared in our backwards at all. And I prepared kick COVID ass kits. And I made this
That's
kit.
what you call them?
Yes, kick COVID ass kits. And I would make a chicken soup with a lot of garlic and bell pepper and the chicken bone. I used to tell them to break the chicken bone, suck the marrow out. That would help. Really did though.
I don't even know. I don't know. I mean, you know, hey,
it's correct actually. She's correct actually, because we were doing the same things. My husband had sickle cell, and to both my sons.
Yeah.
So
really?
You know, yeah. So you know, my daughter had asthma, and then I had have diabetes. So we were all on the list to get it. But I did have a friend that was like my business mentor. He was like, "Don't take that vaccine, though."
I didn't get it, and I didn't get COVID. When I got it, I didn't know I had it.
Right.
Somebody had to tell me because
it was mine.
Yep.
It was in July. But back to the COVID ass kids, because I get
Yeah.
distracted.
Yeah.
I know, because we're gonna have like one.
I'm in period. You got to help me.
She said, "I'm gonna need one."
I didn't even know, but she was right about the bone. Yeah, bone
okay.
broth is really, really good for you.
These are
Yeah.
good hints,
And
y'all.
the garlic and all the ginger, yeah, all that
Yeah.
is very, very,
She said, "Break."
Great.
Yeah, yes. Believe it or not, y'all already know it's gonna have to be a part 2. But believe it or not, we have to take a break. We're about halfway through this, and as soon as we finish this break, we're gonna come back. Okay.
Okay.
Right.
Transformation isn't accidental, it's intentional. Meet Pat Nash, transformation architect, AI confidence strategist, and human potential catalyst. She empowers leaders, visionaries, and purpose-driven individuals to unlock their potential and step boldly into the future. In a rapidly evolving, AI-driven world, confidence is no longer optional, it's essential. Pat Nash equips you with the clarity, the strategy, and the presence to lead with authority and purpose. This is more than growth. This is alignment. This is elevation. This is transformation. Don't just prepare for the future, lead it. Visit www.patnash.com today.
Level Up Nation Network is now seeking sponsors who want more than just advertising. We're creating meaningful brand partnerships. Level Up Nation offers businesses the opportunity to align with quality programming that informs, inspires, and uplifts. From culture and community to business, faith, and entertainment, our platform connects your brand with engaged viewers in a trusted media space. Sponsor Level Up Nation Network today, where purpose meets programming.
Truly unique, I am somebody. You were created on purpose for a purpose. Walk in it. My new book is a journey of self-discovery, faith, and purpose.
You're tuned into Level Up Nation Network.
And we're back. We're back. So it's a couple of things I cannot get out of here without doing. And one of them is we're going to definitely have to have Karen explain what Kick-Ass COVID Kits is. And then Lisa to share with us some tips, some top tips, you guys. She wrote a book on how to care for your loved ones at home. Some, really, really strong, when I tell you good information on things that you can get, things that you can do. She was thrown into it, but her desire to do it in excellence is what I love. And so I wanted her to definitely share like some of her top finds in taking care of someone who can no longer take care of themselves. So, Lisa, you want to think about the top ones and then we'll have Karen describe the kit or vice versa?
I want to do it because I have I know what my top ones are.
Okay, share those with us. Your top one for it.
The top ones, 2 are all about sanitation and helping your loved one, not have there's just a lot of stuff that goes on. So one of the top things is the bed linens. When she first started coming to us, she wasn't as bad as she is now. And she wasn't to the point that she is now. So she's in disposable underwear. That took a whole year to get her to do that. But, and so in the meantime, I really had to learn how to do it because there were a lot of accidents that happened. The mattress was an $800 mattress. I didn't have $800 to keep replacing it, Once it gets soiled, it's done. You can't get it out. Wow. So what I did was I first started with these reusable, what they call chucks. I don't know if everybody knows what a chuck is, but it's a plastic thing in the hospital. It has the cotton upper and the plastic bottom. And when something happens, any kind of swelling happens in your bed in the hospital, they're disposable. So they have some that you can reuse that are cloth and nylon, plastic. So I started out with those because the mattress came with a quote unquote waterproof covering.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not, it's like if you dropped some Kool-Aid in the bed or a glass of wine. It's not full on
Right.
somebody sleeping through the night having an accident, you know? And so I started with those chucks, and that became just tiresome because they only come to like 4 pads. So to cover a queen size bed, it takes 4. So I had to take them off, take the sheets off, clean them, wash them. Stuff happens all through the day. And next thing you know, it's 7 o'clock. And it's time for her to go to bed, and the stuff is wet. So I started a layering system.
Mm-hmm.
The bottom layer is
That
a
makes
whole
sense.
cover that's like a plastic envelope that goes over the whole mattress. And then I put the chucks on. I put a padded, waterproof mattress cover that's like a fitted sheet. I put another four chucks because they don't always do the whole bed. It could be just an area.
Yeah, yeah.
And at 2 o'clock in the morning, you're not trying to do all that. You know what I'm saying? You just take one chuck off, replace it again. And it took me a couple of months, to get a set of. So now I have like 8 to 10 chucks.
So chucks are like pads, like
They're
throwaway type
waterproof. No,
pads?
they're waterproof pads that you can wash.
Okay.
And yeah, because I was because at first I was using just the regular chucks but bigger ones that you could get all of this stuff you can get at Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
So I went through a lot of money trying trial and error
Yeah.
because the regular chucks that you get in the hospital that are disposable, when she's moving around in the bed, they move around in the bed because they're slick.
Mm-hmm.
So these cloth ones are better. They do stay in place.
Mm-hmm.
And she's moving all over the bed, and sometimes it's just in one little area. So I can take that chuck off, put a new one on, put another waterproof thing. So I have about 6 layers on her mattress now because it's not like waking up at 2 o'clock in the morning and all this stuff is going on.
Yeah.
I get the bed clean. I got to pull out the steam machine, clean the walls, the floor, the carpet, her back in the bed. Now I'm awake all day. She's sound asleep again, but at least I don't have to go through cleaning the entire bed. I just take it off, put her sheets back on, take off what's soiled, and it's good to go in the mattress thing. So I'm really proud that when people come to my house and come to her room and stuff, they're like, she doesn't smell, the bedroom doesn't smell.
Because I was gonna say you can get that smell. Like I've gone and visit people in like a nursing home, and
and it smells like that all throughout the whole.
I don't understand. I can't explain it.
Yeah, you
like
can't.
not a heavy urine, but it smells. I don't know.
Like what we used to call as kids old folks.
Okay.
It just smell like old folks. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's some nursing homes and assisted living facilities that have an odor on some because they're not
doing that.
Doing what they need to do.
Do what you would do for your loved one.
For your loved ones. And my mom was very particular about herself, So then another thing was getting peri-wash that's that you don't have to wash off.
Is that like a almost like a hand sanitizer that you don't have to wash off?
It's a hand sanitizer, but it's called PERI wash, and then you usually get it in the hospital. Like if you're sick, they'll have this stuff, and it's either a foam or a liquid. And
I thought it was called HyperCleanse or something like that.
HyperCleanse is a cleanser that you would use. It's an antibacterial cleanser that you would use before surgery.
Okay. So yeah.
So it's a lot stronger.
Wash. Okay.
But you still have to wash it off.
Okay.
So this stuff you don't, and I buy it by the gallon, Amazon again. And so I have 2 boxes of baby wipe warmers, and I have one that has regular baby wipes, and then one that has, I don't know if you've ever seen them. They come to like 8 to a pack, but they're body wipes, and they're thicker and they're larger. And so one time we had to go to the emergency room, and the doctor was like, look, if she's going to her bedroom to the den to watch TV, you don't have to give her a full shower, because what's happened is the dementia has made her skin sensitive. So every time she takes a shower, so we would fight about it. Yeah. So, but I had to get her clean. So I got the peri-wash, I got the warmer, I got a case of the wipes from Amazon, $50, which is it's 48 something, no shipping. Prime,
all memorized like this.
$14 a month is worth it for Prime.
The good part is that
Mhm.
you are putting this in a book, so you guys don't
Yeah,
panic.
don't panic.
Find
But
yourself
yeah,
having to take care of somebody. She got all of this stuff in a book
all of this in the
where
book.
you can get
So
it.
I
What
take
she
a cup of the Perry wash and a
hmm
cup of hot water, and I put it in the warmer in the wipes, so they're more moist.
hmm
Because not to get into too much detail, but human adult waste is different from baby waste. Let me just say it like that. And so I can clean her up really, really well and have her really clean and smelling great and not
God, if
having
that
to
was
put her
ever me, I would want somebody like you taking care of me.
hair. I mean, trying to get them in the shower every single day. And she just took a shower maybe 8 hours ago.
Yeah, yeah.
And you think about your life and what you do. Well, they do the same thing for you. So you gotta clean that up.
Yeah.
'Cause, you know,
And my aunt is in a living assisted living for memory care
yeah.
in
What you
Conyers,
mean?
in Conyers, and I just went to visit her last week. So to see someone who was a well-educated woman who, at
Mm.
first, her keys were just, I know I put my keys here. It wasn't anything
Don't say that. That scares
big.
me. I'll be losing my keys. But
It
Girl,
wasn't anything big. It was just little things. And
yeah,
then
yeah.
her husband is much. She got married at 55, so now she's been married 18 years, but he's older than she. So at any rate, they sold the house, moved to the assisted living facility, which broke me down in pieces because I was like, for what y'all paying, you could have two nurses round the clock all
yeah.
month long. Um, and so,
Do you
when
think so? In their own house, they
yeah,
could
yes,
really?
ma'am.
Yes, you
But
can.
yes.
I mean, it's not cheap.
I mean, they have the luxury, the amenities at the place, just top of the line for her.
Okay, okay.
She retired well,
Mhm,
and he retired well.
mhm.
And so when I'm my as opposed to my cousin, but she was an educator. She retired well, but her issue was during COVID. I just started thinking about people. I was like, well, wonder why coach. She's older. She's mama age.
Mhm.
She and her mother made my debutante ball gown. And so I was like, wonder what she's doing because she's single and none. Would
Mhm.
just travel like I do, like most women, just a nomad, just headed to the grocery store. Oh, well, let me head up to Memphis or Nashville. I was started out to the grocery store, I wind up in a whole nother state. So she was that kind of cousin as well. And I said, well, dog, COVID is going on. Let me try to, where is she? And nobody had heard. And it came to me, I went on live, kept driving by the house, didn't see her. What happened, she trusted a minister, a pastor of a church. And when people saw my live, they was like, "Nah, she's not there. She's in a nursing home." What nursing home? I called around. He had power of attorney over her. Now, mind you, she was a professor. This lady was well educated. This lady had two Hummers, BMW, Mercedes. She had anything, and she was the caregiver of her special needs brother. Now, these aren't young people; these are
Right,
people in
right.
their
Older.
70s,
Mhm.
right? And you entrust a minister of a church to take care of you, but he had people put in place in every position from the pulpit to the probate office. He had people at auto dealerships who was selling her cars for cash. So it was no trace. I couldn't find, so people who know me around the city and whatever, they were giving me leads. Oh, she was at this nursing home. Oh, we remember her because he kept telling he was gonna marry her. Mind you, she's single and none. And maybe she was going through early dementia and processing it like she really thought he was going to. But I found when I did that video and He sold the house for $10,000 cash. He sold everything was for cash. He put her special needs brother in a place. They tell me we don't know, but it's a facility because he's been special needs all of his life. These are people in their 70s. Well, when I just start calling and contacting, I called the state of Alabama. An attorney had took possession of her, like a guardian ad litem, like over her. And I was like, what happened? He ran through her retirement, wasn't paying the nursing home anymore. So they were on the verge of putting her out. So the state came to take over like a child. And well, I lit him up on Facebook and found out everybody who bought something from people were coming for what? They didn't know. And I went through the probate website and I implored people, if you have elderly in that church, go through your parents' information, go through the probate office and put their name in. You will probably see, and I walked them through the process of how he did her. Yeah. He was the power of attorney and POD, pay on death, should something happen.
Wow.
He had everything.
How can you do that if you're not married to that person, though?
Because all you have to do is go to a lawyer that you got in your pocket, and they will sign make up the papers.
Was it like a power of attorney that he had for her?
And in Alabama, you can do it as many times as you want.
And it's big.
I mean, they can change it as many times as they want. And so that's why I tell our elderly people and their family, like you said, write it on a sheet of paper.
Get it
notarized. Put it in a safe deposit box or give it to somebody. But right now, our probate judge, he offers clinics in conjunction with Faulkner University. And I used to serve on the board of legal services. I know they help low cost to free wills and to probate them and all.
Yeah.
Well, that's what
we're trying to do too. And that's the big thing. Probate. Even if you write it down and have it notarized, you can still take it to the probate office and have it probated, because that is big business. So many people like your cousin. There's so many women out there. So many women out there.
We don't know where she is.
And they've got a documentary, I think on Netflix or Prime, about a young lady, and her father wasn't even that bad. He only had diabetes. And some woman took over his life and put him in a home, and they were about to do
anything about it. Is that true? You couldn't do anything about it.
It's a movie called I Care a Lot. And
I remember that. Yes, I haven't seen it.
I learned that our pastor, well, he wasn't mine because I made a flyer about him. And I put I Care a Lot on the side.
Wrong family member.
Baby, I got the wrong one.
And so it was, what is his name? His name is One Eye Willie Welch is what I call him. He has a bad eye. So it blew up. And when I tell you, so many people were like, Karen, I said, check your parents' things, because churches around here, a lot of people don't even know that their churches have them enrolled in credit unions and banks that they belong to as members. We found out a lot of research when we started a credit union here, and that's a whole nother live show. But elderly people are being manipulated.
They are.
And they are so vulnerable. And when they put trust in certain people, because the state attorney was like, no, she has some godchildren. And godchildren, where these people come from? Like, I know I left for a while, but I have her mother's obituary. It is so hard to fight.
It is.
For your family members.
And it's not just pastors. There are lawyers out there that this is all they do. They have over 150 people that they are power of attorney of, and they have control of their money. And that's how they make money, because they run them dry. I read an article 6 months ago. This lady, this family, the kids are paying $17,000 a month to an assisted living place. She went to see her father on Tuesday. Came back on Thursday. He was on the floor. Didn't know how long he'd been on the floor. Had on the same clothes he had on Tuesday, and they paying $17,000 a month for a high end assisted living place.
Well, my friend is fighting a battle with her father, who was a part of this well-known
This is
rock
shocking.
star back in the 60s group. And her aunt, she didn't even know her dad was dead. He was in a facility she didn't know. And so the children are fighting their aunt about their father's estate. Like, the lady who worked at the place, he was like, he gave me the fish aquarium and this, that, and the third. And
Yeah, I tell you,
like, are y'all serious? Like,
Yeah,
are y'all
this is
serious?
going
And
on
they-
all day. I had to get Cloak to put on my phone because I was getting scam calls from my mom. When I took over my mom's stuff, she had $290 something worth of magazine subscriptions. Her cable was almost $300 a month.
I don't let my mom, this is another thing that elderly people, and I tell the elders in the family, say hello. We don't say yes or no, and we do not stay on there over 15 seconds. If you don't recognize call, hang up. Don't even say anything. Be rude.
Well, see, they can't. I mean, you know,
because they will capture that voice.
They will, and then the next thing you know, my
credit cards.
Yeah, my aunt got scammed because somebody recorded her voice on the phone like that and took out a loan for $150,000.
Wow.
And they came after my aunt. My aunt almost got put in jail.
Yeah. Well, they have to have something else too, so they're getting other bits of information.
They are. So that's why Cloaked, just the other internet, is $9 a month and it's worth it. It takes your stuff off of the black internet or whatever.
Well, y'all, honestly, I don't know if y'all are open to this because I know we got like 10 minutes left.
Okay.
I am so passionate about making sure we take care of each other and we take care of who we love and care about. Yeah. And I'm willing to come back and say, y'all, part 2, do this. If you need your will, contact this person. They do them for free. Or do this, or get a power of attorney. If you want to, if you want someone that you really trust to be over you and not somebody else, make sure you name that person. Because people will automatically assume, I have 2 sons. People will automatically assume if something happened now when I'm not married, that's the people they need to, contact. And that's who I would want them to contact.
And what kind of power of attorney? See, the one that did my mom's, I got power of attorney over everything.
Everything. Yeah. I'm the medical power. I'm not just her power of attorney over finances, but medical and everything. So you have to know details. Details matter. Details matter. And like I tell mama, because I'm single and none, but you have 6 sons. They have children. One of your grandchildren might want a plate or something, and they know not to get crazy with me, but I'm just saying
you can get hit by this tomorrow.
People will argue about anything.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, and so you have to, and it's been the hardest thing for her to just write down. She said, I want to be fair, and I said, Mama, I really don't care. I'm just saying because I would want you. But I don't want to argue with anybody because I can go from cute to crazy in like 9 nanoseconds. Okay.
I want my mother's wishes to be carried out.
Yes.
That's the only thing I want. So whatever comes under the thing, that's what I want to happen. She doesn't want to be on machines. She doesn't want to be this. This is the way she wants to be buried. This is what she wants to do. This is how she wants to do. And I have had to hound some of the older people in my family that have nobody else now. I'm like their only child. I'm like, well, I need to know what you want.
Yeah, you need to know. And they need to write it down.
They need to write it down.
One of the best things that has ever happened without, my parents didn't do it. But my brother-in-law's mom, she wrote down everything she wanted and paid for it. So when she was gone, all they had to do was just hand the paperwork over to the funeral. Everything was done. I was like, now what peace of mind? Oh my gosh.
My Aunt Ginger did that. She even told the pastor, get them in and get them out. I don't want a whole bunch of stuff going on.
Yeah.
This is what I want done. And she paid for it before.
Yeah.
Well, what we did was we had a family with my aunt, Again, she doesn't have children. She married this guy. He has 2.
Mhm.
And everybody's grown, but
Yeah.
So we did a Zoom call, and I was just surprised at the questions they weren't asking. Like my aunt said, I don't ever want to be hooked up to machines.
Mhm.
I said, make it clear. I know this, but your husband and
Yeah.
I go cute the crazy. Let's make it clear for
But
everybody.
that's
What do you want?
Yeah.
Not what she was like. Don't
It's called
have
a
me
health.
hanging
It's
on.
called a what is it? A healthcare directive, right?
Right.
In writing. Yes.
You
Yes.
have to have it in
And
writing
And she
because
wants
they
to
don't
be
care.
she wants to be cremated. I said, well, auntie, I love you, but I mean, do you want your ass? Do you want me to? Where do the ashes go?
Yeah.
Then,
Be
now
smart.
you can sprinkle them over my mom and dad's grave. Thank you. I
That's
wasn't
okay.
planning on having them at the mantle on the mantle, but if she wanted me to, I just need to know why you got air in your lungs and your mind is still clear. Where you want your ashes?
I'm talking about, after my husband died, me and my kids, we all sat down and said everything we wanted to do, especially since both my sons had sickle cell. So, nobody expected Jordan to have a heart attack at 29. But at least we knew what he wanted, his wishes. You know? He didn't have an estate or anything, so we didn't have to do any of that. But at least for the memorial and how he wanted to be cremated and everything like that. We knew that. We knew that. So much so that my daughter actually did everything. When we were at the hospital, she's like, Mom, I just want you to breathe right now and exist. We got all of this.
My brother just transitioned from asymptomatic pancreatic cancer. He didn't even know he had it. Last October, the doctors negated to tell him for a year and a half. So at any rate, he died gracefully. But we talked about it. I was like, come on, Keith, because the government might be about to shut down. Go ahead, give me a power of attorney so I can do your leg work. And time we couldn't beat time. And he died. The government was shut down, didn't have a will, didn't have insurance. I couldn't have access to his chime card and all of that. I was trying to get it, and it was a mess. But I buried my brother. And that's something I don't ever want to have to go through again. And because I don't have children, but I have property. You understand?
Right,
So I don't want the state of Alabama to have
nothing.
My stuff.
That part.
So I have 3.5 years to get off disability, because what we have in Alabama is called MERPA, Medicaid, Estate Recovery Program. So I had a stroke 8 years ago, but it didn't have me. So I had to get on disability. But in Alabama, they take your estate. They will take your estate at 55. So I got a plan for 3.5 years. I got to get up off of disability because they would not have everything I worked for.
That is crazy.
Even though I worked all my life, it's not like I was just
people don't know these things though. Yeah. So we're gonna do part 2 because we literally, I know it's crazy. It seemed like we just got on here. Just got on here. And I don't know if we need to do a part 2 next Sunday or we need to do it this week. But we need to come in with some things to help people. Like we've been sharing nuggets. You guys like and share this. Somebody needs to hear it. But also drop in your questions so that when we come back, we'll be able to answer some of these things. Y'all have gone through a lot. Andy said, we got to bring y'all back. I knew it though. When we got on here, I was like, an hour is not every time. We need at least an hour and a half or 2 hours because it's a lot to cover in this. Love that. Part 2. Part 2, what I got to do.
Yeah. So I would like to say that my book is coming out on ebook on social media soon, hopefully soon. In a week or two. Dixie Flash.
What's the name of it?
It's called Loving Care, Life Hacks for Dementia Caregivers.
That's good.
And so it's 60 pages. It's short, sweet, and to the point.
Yeah, but it's very, very, it's packed with information. And Karen, what is the name of your book?
My book is called The Black Belt of Alabama. And it's
Black
on
belt
The
of
Black of Alabama, African American Heritage. And so it started out as a grad school project that I turned into a book about the resistance, the roots of resistance throughout the Black Belt, and how I got the Black Bricklayers Union Building federally and statewide, historically recognized. It wasn't recognized as a historical building, and the what I do is the community heroes during the civil rights movement, the unsung heroes. I did interviews. So it's packed with a lot of information, how we haven't really gained any leverage from way back in the day to now. We should be far ahead, and we're not. We're really probably worse off than we were.
in some ways.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
But we got to come back. We're out of time.
Yes.
When we come back, hopefully Lisa will have her book, Karen will have her book, and I'm going to drop in this link anyway, how to get in touch with Lisa, how to get in touch with Karen. You all support what they're doing because it's going to have such far-reaching effects. We need all of this stuff.
Yeah.
And we're going to come back. I have to find out when these ladies are going to be on. But we're going to come back and we're going to finish it. We're going to bring you some practical stuff. Hopefully I'll be able to get some stuff that we can, I don't know, history stuff that little known history things you didn't know, and little known things that you need to do to take care of people that have taken care of you.
Definitely.
So you guys, that's it for our show. I hate to leave. It's like, can we have another hour?
Thank you so much. I really appreciate this.
I thank you too. I feel so encouraged because I was really kind of down today. So this has really encouraged me. And I thank you so much, ladies.
Hey, that is
everybody that tuned in. Thank you.
That's so beautiful. Y'all don't make me cry. Y'all know I'm sensitive.
Oh, Lord.
And Lonzie said, thank you for your knowledge, ladies, for your experience and your knowledge. So with that being said, we always have straight talk from the heart. You guys, we will be back next week, or if not sooner, to share with you even more important things about taking care of you. With that being said, good night. I wish you love and light, peace and blessings always.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
You're tuned into Level Up Nation Network.
Hello, everyone. This is Pat Nash of Pat Nash Talks. I'm here every single Sunday, 8 p.m. Central Time, 9 p.m. Eastern, and you can find us right here on Level Up Nation.
We all looking for a connection, something real, something true. In a world full of broken promises, I still believe in you. Every problem, every answer, got a face, got a name.
Don't touch that dial. Just chill for a while, keep it locked with my man Tony D. Welcome to something new, something you're not used to. It's fresh and guaranteed to bless. New artist profile. Yeah, it's a new day with a new sound. Keep it locked, you're listening to the new artist profile. Thank God for music, new music on the radio.
What's going on, you guys? Adrian Constanary Jr. here, and I'm here to talk to you about a brand new show that we're bringing to Level Up Nation called The Herd. He earns respect daily. This is an all-men's talk show where we'll be making a lot of different topics come to light, and where all excuses will get checked at the door, but also where brotherhood will be pushed. So we'll have a lot of different things. Make sure you guys tune in, join in with the comments, and give us a couple different things. Feed into this conversation. But we're looking forward to talking with you every Sunday. Make sure you tune in with Level Up Nation. I'm Adrian Constanary, one of the co-hosts for The Herd, ready to talk.